Hello friends, in today's video we are going to learn a very interesting function in Excel which helps managers and data analysts to predict the figures for future. For example, whenever a manager is there, he may know the historical data and there might be a situation where he needs to predict the future, that based upon the historical data, what is the future trends that will be there in coming future. For example, here we have a data for 6 months from January 2020 till June 2020 for the sales and the quantity. A manager wants to predict how will his second half of the year 2020 will go based upon the sales figures. Excel has the function which helps the manager or the data analyst to predict the future trends based upon the historical data, and that function is forecast. So today we are going to learn very interesting function in Excel, that is forecast. It's very simple to uh, use this function, but very useful. So stay tuned till the end of this video and we are going to learn the function called forecast. Hello all and welcome to Boost Your Career. So to use forecast function that helps us to forecast the future trend, we need at least the historical data for more than 2 months or 2 years, or for the 2 periods. We cannot have 1 month or 1 year's data and we can predict the future. Simultaneously we should have the range of the months or years. It can be number like 1 2 3 4 months like this, or it can be the months or years as it is mentioned in this particular data. So in this data we have 6 months sales figures and 6 months quantity. What we need to do, we need to predict the figures for the month of July and August onwards like this for sales and quantity. Here we are going to use the function called forecast is equal to forecast. What does that function do? Forecast. There are many functions based upon forecast, but we are going to use forecast. This function is available compatibility to 2000 and earlier, calculates or predicts the future value along with linear trend by using the existing values. This is what forecast does. Tab, what is it asking? It is asking X. So we'll see what is that. So we'll go here from just I'm showing this just to explain you what is meant by X, known Y's and known X. So X is the data point for which you want to predict the value and must be in a numeric value. That means for what we want to predict, we want to predict this for July month. What is YS? YS is the dependent array or the range of numeric data. So this is the YS, that means the past historical data, the sales figure. This will be our YS. And what is XS? Is the independent array and the range of the numeric data. The variance of XS must not be 0. That means what? These sales figures are based upon which months, or what is that number of months, 1 2 3 4 or Jan, Feb, March, April, like this. So this will come in XS. So I will put the formula again, is equal to forecast. This we are going to use. Tab X, for which month we are going to predict this, for the month of July, comma known YS, that means these are the known figures which are already known. I am going to select this from Jan to June. This is the known figures, the existing data for the sales, and I am going to lock this range because I want to copy this formula down, because I want the forecast not only for the month of July but for the months of July till December. So I lock this data with the help of F4 function key, F4, comma known YS. These known sales figures are for which range of months? This is for the range of January till June. So I will select this range of months from January 2020 till June 2020, and again I am going to log this. So my formula is complete. What I put here is equal to forecast X, which is the month for which I am predicting this, known wise the range of the data which I already known about, comma known X for which months or for which years this data is for, and I will complete the bracket and then enter. So the sales figures are this, like this: 10,000, 12,500, 13,000, 14,500, 15,000 and 14,000. Based upon these figures, Excel is predicting me that my sales will be 16,066, and for the rest of the month I will copy this formula down, and these are the prediction for the rest of the year based upon the past historical data. So it's going to be very useful for managers or data analysts, that how the remaining year will go based upon the past historical data, so that they can take some measures if they want to improve the results. Similarly, I will put this formula for the quantity again, so that you will learn this, you will remember this is equal to forecast. This forecast I am going to use tab x. X is the month for which I am going to forecast these figures, comma known figures for this quantity for the 6 months. Then log this range, comma known xs for which months these figures are from Jan to June. Again log this and complete the formula, enter. And then copy this formula down. I will change its to number. So these are the figures. So this range from here to here is my forecast. I'll just show it with a different color. So my forecast is ready. So this is how my year is going to go as per my previous data, and based upon that I can take some measures to improve the results. Now let us go ahead and check how it is useful, or how it is applied on the real data. So I taken here the India population data. So these are the years from 11, 12, 13, 14 till 20 I have taken, and this is the population, year wise population is this. So let us go ahead and predict or forecast the population for the year 2020, which is already we have, but I am going to use the forecast formula and check whether it's near to this figure or not, because I am not going to copy this formula down, so it's easier than earlier. Is equal to forecast. This is what I am going to use. Tab x. X is the month or the year for which I am going to forecast this. So this is that I am going to use, comma known figures that I have. So I am going to use the figures from 11 to 19, 2011 to 2019, because I am going to predict for 2020. We need to make sure that this range I am going to select, and the known x range should be same. This should not be, this is for 7 months and this is for 6 months, it should not be the case. So both known y and known x I have put. I complete the formula, and let us see. So the population by the internet or the Google for India for December 20 was 138 crores 4,385, and Excel predicted me 138 crores 19 lakhs 29,550. So it's near to what is actually. So it's not exact forecast that Excel will give. Nobody can give the exact forecast, but definitely it is going to help us to forecast the future data based upon the historical data. So very useful function for all the managers. I hope you like this video. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, because I am going to give very useful and to the point information that will improve your skills in Excel, and definitely that is going to help you to grow in your career. So stay tuned for the next video. Bye bye for now. Thanks a lot.